My name is Crystal Johnson and I'm doing my presentation on effects of Volkswagen recalls. In this day and age, transportation is needed for many things. Car buyers put their trust in automakers to get the best deal and to stand behind their name when purchasing their products. Not only is transportation important, but the reliability of the transportation is also important. Lots of Volkswagen car buyers this year found out the hard way that automakers aren't reliable or trustworthy, which is causing many recalls. Not only are these recalls costly for the dealer, it also affects the buyers. Here are a few of the results car buyers and the general population are experiencing since the Volkswagen problems have occurred. The first result is buyers losing money off of cars. No dealers are willing to accept the Volkswagen trade. Buyers lose money if trading cars because they won't get what they paid into it. Also, if Volkswagen goes out of business, car buyers will be stuck with no one available to service, no available service dealers to work on the cars. Volkswagen has a lot of recalls, and these recalls were due to a part that was said to be on the car and wasn't. The more recalls, the more issues a person has with the car. The second result of the Volkswagen recalls are sales have declined. Sales of Volkswagen cars in the UK have fallen 20%. There were 12,958 registrations of Volkswagen in the UK last month, compared to 16,196 in November 2014. This is all reflecting the U.S. traction to the West Virginia diesel emissions scandal. Volkswagen has reported a 24.7% drop in U.S. sales for November, compared with the same last year, as the damage done by the recent emissions scandal starts to take effect. The U.S. is not a large market for Volkswagen, but global sales in the U.S. were down 5% to 490,000 deliveries. The second result car buyers experience are more pollution. The pollutants that Volkswagen have failed to control are nitric oxide and nitric dioxide. Both are dangerous pollutants. Both can cause respiratory damages. It combined with other atmosphere pollutants. Noxide can form an even more dangerous pollutant, ozone and particulate matter. EPA regulations for diesel engines limit the amount of dioxide that can be emitted per travel mile. Actual emission from affected cars reported were 10 to 14 times higher, as discovered by non-governmental organizations working with the West Virginia University. Some health impacts of this excess pollution can cause serious human problems. Particles smaller than 2.5 micrometers in size, small enough to be ingested into the lungs, are of most concern for health and are referred to as PM. Negative health effects include heart attacks, decreased lung function, bronchitis, and aggravated asthma. Ozone can cause coughing, shortness of breath, inflammation, and worsen asthma or emphysema. Both of the pollutants lead to premature deaths. Car owners are also worried about car dealerships not buying their cars back. The car owners are worried they won't be able to resell the cars because Volkswagen will most likely fix them. Another effect of the Volkswagen scandal is auto suppliers will feel some pain. The supply chain management that delivers parts to manufacturers will also be affected. Volkswagen buys the majority of parts from a single supplier. Now that Volkswagen sales have been affected, the subsequent sales of their suppliers could also be affected. Most automakers outsource about 80% of the vehicle sticker price. Suppliers with a significant business line to Volkswagen will be hit hard, also companies that supply them. It is important to remember Volkswagen will affect more than its balance sheet, and many people stand a good chance of losing their jobs as a result of the unethical employees and poor corporate governance. They will not believe that after this experience, information that car dealers provide to them. Volkswagen will lose a lot of customers and businesses. Customers will remember this scandal and never buy the Volkswagen again. These are the few of the reasons I believe the recalls from Volkswagen have affected its customers and the buying market.